There you go.
Feedback.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, no cell phone, all the extra. All right.
All right. Technical
We on Instagram
difficulties.
Live, though. That's the other question. All right, I don't have my phone.
Oh shit! I forget we're on the phone too.
No, the question is to see
Run the music
is
back.
live going. Run the music at this point. Why bother? Why you not showing your face, partner? Kind of thing is All right. Are we on live? I think we are on live. So we had a little
Mhm.
technical difficulties, aka me. I decided that I was like, oh well, we want to be on Instagram because we had one viewer. Turns out our one viewer was log driven. So we are back and we're gonna finish those NGL questions. If you haven't checked out the first clip of 7 minutes, please go ahead and check that out. It was bloopers galore. Um, but
It have
yes,
more.
huh? Yeah,
Have more
yeah,
bloopers to come.
of course, of course. So where do we leave off? I don't know if you asked all your questions and got all your, and gave answers to all your questions. I feel like you had one more question for the people and them. So you know,
I'm looking for your live one here and I can't see it.
me either.
Anyways,
Me either. It checked off though.
no, but I on Instagram and I can't see the actual.
Me either.
Um,
Oh wait, do I forget I have to put I have to hit go live. I think I might have started it. There we go. Go live. No, it should be on Instagram. All
all
this
right.
kind of tralala. It's just be a lot. It
I'll
is
look
be a
at live now.
I don't know what she life. Yeah. Hold on, hold it.
All right. So
All right. So we
I
have
gotta
finally
go.
in a gear.
I think so. So I think where we left off was the last question that I was asked was, do I have trust issues? Yes.
So dry, yeah. Who
I
doesn't?
mean, exactly. Who doesn't have trust issues? I mean, I can't see you. And if you don't have trust issues, meeting somebody for the first time or even knowing somebody for a while and still being a little bit on edge, then yeah, you're not normal. So yeah, I think that was my four questions,
Mm-hmm.
and most of them lined up with your questions, which was weird. Which is why I thought we had the same person asking us the same questions.
We probably did. We probably did.
But
So one of the other questions is I don't understand. Maybe it's because I was alluded. I'm not going to answer it. And if you guys have any inkling as to what the answer is, I'm going to say we put that out there one time. Right? It was like, how old are you? And it's like, I mean, how many licks does it take to get this head ready to tip up? Like, why, why does it matter? It's like, in the words of Mariah Carey, like, why are you so obsessed with me? Like,
uh,
what is the reason? What is the reason? My business. I'm as old as I look. How about that? All right. So, I was also asked everything. Okay, I answered that. There was like, are you going to get a tat? No, I am not going to get any tattoos. I made a promise to my mother that it was going to be piercings over tattoos, and well, it's been piercings over tattoos. At one point in time, I probably had about 20, but then I had a baby. Yeah, I know, right? I had a baby, and whatever they give you, like that epidural business or whatever it is, my body literally pushed out. Like I had like a whole bunch on my ears. If you ever see like any of my past pictures, you would see like all the piercings I had on my ear. My body literally pushed up. So I don't know what chemical they injected into me, but yeah.
I do remember seeing all them piercings.
Yeah, if you go back to like some of like my the picture where I have like the pink style, you'll see
Mm.
like it's almost like my whole ear, like I have some like my cartilage here. That's my what is it? My body modification of choice. I really wanted a dermal, but I was like, they have to be surgically removed because your skin is literally growing it. And then I was like, when it's done, it could just leave like this dirty mark. So if I ever take it out, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the only reason why I don't have one of those yet. Um, shout me out. Who am I shouting out?
It's anonymous.
Like, I mean, okay, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Like, I love when we hang out. Who are you? Who are you? You a homie. I'm definitely a homie. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I am actually a tomboy. Surprising. So yeah, like a lot of my friends are guys because I vibe with them more than females. Respectfully, I probably have like maybe 4 female friends, but women tend to be a little catty, and I don't have time for that. Like I'd rather just be kind of cut and dry, and then again, we should do more fun things together. Who is we? I mean, we as in French. Like, I don't know who you are. This is anonymous. Next time, if you want to be known, just put your name because it wasn't going to be posted on Instagram anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah. Other stuff that I wanted to talk about. A whole bunch of stuff that I did screenshots to. Wait, vlog tripping, are you gonna chime in?
All right.
Show your face. Where's that from now?
Go back and sleep.
What's who you are? Oh, Black Panther. Show them who you are. Come on. Show up at some point in time. Where is the other?
This man.
Yeah, like this whole ending this live early.
It's even to happen.
I mean, there's a part of the story. What's the other thing that I sent you guys in the group chat that I was gonna talk about? Which agent?
Yeah, I'm messing with it.
Nothing better than clearly.
ADHD kicking.
Oh, that's what I want to talk about because I know you are more on TikTok. How do you feel about like this whole TikTok ban? Because I know at one point in time in one of our lives you talked about, hey, you're not growing and you're gonna start a new channel on your page, and you kind of started and you get a little bit more traction, but then now there's this. What are your thoughts?
So honestly, I don't care. But no, the reason why I don't care is because they've been trying to ban TikTok forever, right? And yes, I've been on TikTok the longest, everybody else. But it's just getting repetitive. It's like the same thing over and over and over. Everybody like, oh, freaking out, we're going to ban TikTok. We're not going to have TikTok no more. We're going to lose our stream. We're going to lose our income, blah, blah, blah. And then it ends up still being there. Now, I know the difference is this time, I think they want somebody, if they don't, I think it's 6 months. I believe it's 6 months. And if somebody doesn't buy it in that 6 month span, then they're going to ban TikTok, from my understanding.
No, you just
the one person that I hear was going to buy it. He's one of the sharks on Shark Tank.
Mark Cuban?
No, not him, not the black fella, the Mr. Wonderful.
Oh, okay,
yeah. He said something about he will buy it, or if not, one of them will buy it. Who knows? I have no idea. So, yeah, needless to say, don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you because, like, right now I feel like it's a dead platform for you. It's a dead platform for me because I most certainly don't use it. But it's just like, how does TikTok make money?
Making money, so you have to be in. It used to be the creator fund, and now they changed it to something else. And with that change, you make money per 1,000 views. But you have to be a certain amount of you have to have a certain amount of followers and have a certain amount of
views
or likes or something like that in order to be accepted or to apply to go into the creator fund. So yeah, I think the goal is 10K over 18, and top one other thing you have to be in order to qualify for it. I qualified for it at one point and I only made like
$5,
maybe less than that.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. I just buy one. And how is it? I mean, it's probably none of my business, but how is it that TikTok itself making any money? Like, how could you afford to pay these people? Like, what was the benefit for you? Like, who's your benefactor?
They have advertisements. So just like YouTube. Yeah, they have advertisements now. Now everybody running drop shipping platforms to where they would do ads, and if you ever watch Street, you'll see a bunch of ads popping up now, and then you could click the links to go to
the pages
and stuff like that. So that's kind of how they're doing it now. That's how they're getting paid, I should say. But and then the lives, the lives, which people have told me to go on live. I just don't see the point of going on live by myself. It's just so annoying talking to myself. But
Guess what, right? People is be sleeping and getting paid on a horse.
I know, but it's just like
Don't sleep on yourself. Literally. Don't sleep on yourself.
I see this one fella playing acting like he's Spider-Man, Miles Morales. And then he wear himself out this morning. I jump on just to watch something. He was on from 7 to like 12. And you know how people do the at one point what's her name was doing this thing where she was being
Or
on.
ice cream so
Yeah,
good.
yeah. He
The
was doing this thing where if they send a universe to him, he'll be like, "Oh, a universe," and then pull himself out of the frame, run around the camera, and jump back in and say something. And the amount of universes people were sending to him, now that universes certain amount of I can't remember how much it is, but he make real money in that space of time. Just and was tired as shit because Lord knows how much he do. But yeah, that's how you make your money on there now. And I can't see myself doing life. At one point, I mean, I think I take a break from TikTok. Took like a week off because yeah, it was just getting depressing. So I take a week off. I mean, I started a new page and I was noticing that the views on the next page was being more. I was getting more views on the next page as opposed to the current page I was on. So I decided to switch it up a little bit. Um, but I went back to the old page because that's where most of the people that I know are on. Most of the sneakerheads that I follow, they follow me on there. That's where most of us are on. Hence the whole bundle of sneakers behind me. This is for Instagram because if you've been on one of these lives, you've probably seen this before. But yeah, so I am a sneakerhead. I do buy a bunch of sneakers. I used to sell a bunch of sneakers, and I don't do it as often anymore, I guess. So, Trini, what when you sleeping now?
So I just get two more NGL questions. I guess the people on Instagram, I guess, ending the live to come back on to get on Instagram was really rooted because they tuned in. So somebody say you always leave me unread. I probably do. If you're sliding my DMs and you're saying something inappropriate, you'll be left unread. The funny thing is, right? Get into this, right? I don't even know how to share my screen. You know, I know that text app when it comes to all this. So we go. I'm trying to pull it up on there because I don't know how to operate all that neither. But I make this video. I take it upon myself to make this video. Hey, I show all. Let's see it, right? When you go on, you like pictures like me. Did it still go and like all the pictures, right? And like that one. Like all it didn't get the message at all. It just missed the entire mark. All it missed it. It go on. It's like, ooh, over your head. So yeah, if you go on, you do that and you slide him a DM. Like this one fella, he sent me a whole paragraph. Mind you, I never talked to the man. I don't talk to nobody unless talking about business. And I had another fella slide him a DM, make it seem like it was about business. And when I keep it about business, didn't know how to respond because I guess you're used to sliding people DM, using business as a way to get in and using something else to get where you want. No. So if you're watching on the live, no. It is not that over here. Anywho, yeah, I will check anybody in a heartbeat. If anybody know me in real life, I try to keep it cute on the internet, but I can really get people, as I said, get people together. That's fight when it comes to that. But I do also have another question. Are you looking to date someone right now? Yes, myself. That's it.
Myself.
Myself, yeah. It's I don't want to say like you was around 2017 after I get out of that relationship and I was just like going out by myself, and it's good to know yourself, to be able to hang out by yourself, to not be able to rely on anybody else. It teaches you a lot. So yes, when I say I'm looking to date myself, I'm looking to get to know myself a little bit better now. I have my ways, and I'm not changing them. But I'd like to get to know some of those ways a little bit better. So yes, looking to date myself. I tell all you this live would I be on shit tonight. On shit.
Shout out to LBT Electronic Dino 75. Nice stream going on and nice podcast. Thank you. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Not I, but we appreciate it. Getting used to it. Getting used to it.
What's going on? Oh, I now realize people commenting. Feel nothing. I am oh, thank you. This is something you don't pay attention. Yeah, nothing. We just on live trying not to talk too fast because I don't want Rosalind to buff me. Rosalind is my cousin, you know, meet you on the boat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She just get me together. So tell me, Gil, why are you talking so fast? Why you come on here and your hands so dry? Yeah, I just wash my hand plenty. And if you put on lotion on your hands, it's sometimes you have a little sticky feeling to it, so just make your hand feel dirty. So they will forever be crusty, Gil. Forever. I'm not putting on no cream.
We both have that problem.
Yeah.
Just dry up my skin. Just do the opposite of what it's supposed to do. Just disappear.
Mm-hmm. Trini, it's happening, boy. You wake up yet?
I think I got a call here on the phone, yes? Because I don't know if you're listening.
He might
I was sleeping.
Did he say, oh, no, all of that come from all of us when I type in welcome? It just come from all of us. But yeah, you know, he had a tapping at some point in time. But he also said that we was going to talk about how, you know, we're going on with Vybz Kartel. And I didn't really follow this story. You know, you hear that how he really did kill the man, but then, you know, he didn't. And how long Kartel in jail for now? Like about 10 years?
Yes.
The thing is, like, I don't really see the point. Obviously, people should pay for what they do. I'm not trying to say, like, hey, you know, don't pay or don't be punished for your crimes. But I should not live in a regular personal life.
No, he's not.
So then we keep him inside there for? He's still making music and he's still making money. And I'm sure he's getting whatever he wants in jail. He just can't.
Maybe until the money run out.
What money go run out? Kartel music run out. I love his music. He's my favorite Jamaican artist.
Okay. Well, I digress.
Yeah, no. I like his music, you know, lyrics. His lyrics. I like lyrics.
I digress. I'm trying to figure out how to make it when you talk. No, not me.
I don't care about nada. I don't care about anything. You're watching the live.
If we had input from the third person who's supposed to be on the live.
He said we're running this show.
Yeah, well,
yeah. What's he looking for? It's not the like you're leaving the children to fend for themselves now. Like he's the parent. And he just leave it to just run amok and do what he wants. And look how he do it. You know, it's just, I don't know. I know you want to come on here and be like scripted and talk about finance and all these different things, but you don't necessarily have to do that all the time. Speaking of finance, you guys know that I do the Languages of Money. I'm always promoting it. They are in a lot of places and we are going to be really, really big. We as in, you know, people who are in it, not me. But you guys should definitely check that out. If you haven't clicked the link in my bio yet, you know, you could use a code to get a percentage off. So make sure you check that out because it's very much worth it. I am a product of that financial literacy program. So make sure to check it out.
While we're talking about finance, the boy went on a little venture which had me, this whole week has been, so I decided to actually, remember I was talking about the dropshipping thing I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally started, have it up and running. Only had 2 sales, but it's basically test sales.
Okay.
Even though it's up and running now, I think link in my bio. Mm-hmm. I still have some stuff to work on because I know the one thing I didn't realize that you have to put the taxes in there. Otherwise, you know, Uncle Sam had to get tax, he cut from it.
So wait, it doesn't automatically do like eBay and Amazon.
I don't think any of these sites does do it automatically. You just have to pretty much, I don't know why my neck leaning one way. I don't know. I think it's really how I had the camera because I have my head is. Anyways, I get on track. I don't think any of these sites automatically do it. You had to put it like Shopify. You had to put it in the site for it to take it out itself, and that's where I stuck. So even though I only had 2 sales, both of them didn't have tax. I kind of glad I don't have more and I'm not advertising it too much because I don't want nobody to go and then, you know, after that I had to come down and tax and all that kind of stuff. But I did start it up. So eventually I'll be learning more on it, learning more about it, trying to figure out what products is good. And I would have to start advertising myself. So I had to go back and actually make videos like you. So it'll force me to do that.
I don't think you necessarily had to make like new videos. No, I feel like you and I are very similar when it comes to that. Like we don't push ourselves as much as we should push ourselves. Rather than having to continuously make new content, just repost the old shit. How much time did I see the same commercial for TV for everybody else? Why we can't do the same thing?
True, but you can't add the products in. When I say that, I'll make one video and post it on other platforms and you know, continuously repost it. So I can't repost nothing that I have now because I don't have none of the products yet.
Yeah, but that could just be clickbait. Like how my yesterday when I was like, "Oh, these questions getting juicy," that was clickbait. I was not like I was lying, but some of them questions them was like a little basic. But if I wanted to tune in and watch what I have to say and ask more questions, I will say that. Then everybody just do it. What should make me any different?
True. But yeah, that's my venture. I've been hit in the head. Question. So you and I don't mean to get personal with business side. You start up your business, right? Well, technically, YouTube is your business, or the hair thing.
It depends. I kind of like a musical. So my main thing before I venture out, because I spent so far more money that I wanted to spend, was to make sure I had a good vendor. Now I have to. One of my friends, she had a hair business, and she recommended I do like an email list. I could send you that website, I sign up for it, and I could send you the video that she sent me. This way, you could have a way of like telling customers like, hey, when you launch, like, hey, it will just automatically like send them my email. And then I want to do a website, because as much as I don't want to do a website, I want people just to reach out to me to order. Having a website makes it easy, because then people can order whenever they want, 24/7, because you could potentially lose business. So yeah, those are the next steps. I know it's gonna be work, and I don't want to do it, but my nephew is very tech savvy. Shout out to him. So I might just pay him to do it for me. I just don't want it to look like it could be cheap. I just don't want it to look cheap.
That's a Shopify. Shopify is where you go on.
Yeah, but I don't want to be paying nobody no kind of fees like that. I don't want to be dipping into my profits.
True.
Yeah, I tell you, this vendor cost me real money. No, I want to limit my output, in terms of like any more investment into things that I just don't deem to be worth it. Because just like any other business, anytime you have to spend money, you have to add that into your cost and for your products and stuff. It's just gonna drive up the price for everything else. So I'm just trying to put something.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I was looking into though was like a business credit card, and I was trying to figure out not how to go about it, like how long you had to wait before you actually get one. I hear people say you had to wait 30 days. I don't know if you ever had one. That's where I was leading all this too.
No, I just use my PayPal account for business.
I don't want to do that because PayPal is when I tried to turn PayPal into a business account, they was asking way too much information about LLC and a whole bunch of other stuff. So
no, I don't. It's still in my personal name. I have a really, really great tax lady. She's a good accountant. So I just give her what I have, and she just say it's for the business. And it's really for the business, because if you look at my YouTube, you're seeing it's a business. But
I just sent you this stuff. I email you this stuff.
Yeah. I have a whole
she sent me the Dropbox. Sorry.
What is it?
She sent me the Dropbox to send you the stuff, and I ain't sent you yet. I've been procrastinating.
Wait. You come back? You do that one?
I didn't do that. You do that.
Are we going to get a portion from Trinity today? The world is wondering. Let me play some Alex Trebek music and see. Yeah.
The mic off, the piece on.
What really going on here? Is either you're coming on or we coming off? Because I don't feel like I have anything else to say. I don't want to, drag out and waste people and them time. We already had a bunch of technical difficulties, What's really going on here?
Why can't I bring any slides?
What slides?
I was trying to show. So, question, and Jay, I don't know if you're hearing. So, I usually do sneakers and stuff like that, right? So, I don't know if y'all heard the controversy with Kanye and Adidas and like thoughts. Basically, Kanye's not getting paid from Adidas no more. And with that, they decided to release a whole bunch of Yeezys, which he calls fake Yeezys, because he never had any say in it, and these are all colorways that he never approved. So he's basically trying to tell people not to support Adidas no more and Yeezys by buying these new Yeezys that are coming out. What's your thoughts on that? Because in my opinion, Yeezys are dead. Like, I really have not bought a pair of Yeezys in in a long ass time. Let's put it like that. I think I have maybe 5 or 6 pairs of Yeezys that I ever wore, and I don't even wear them. Sorry, that I ever bought, and I don't even wear them. Like I have them in boxes somewhere in my closets or storage or something like that. But what's your thoughts on that?
Me or Trini?
He going again.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. Oh, whoa! The star is here, guys. The star. Round of applause. Come on.
He didn't put himself live yet.
Yeah.
You're not in the live, eh?
No, he in the live. He just no mic. You turn on the mic partner.
He in the background.
But I will chime in and say something kind of off but on. I see in a post that it looked like Kai had posted that Kanye slide me DMs. that shit was hilarious.
He slided. He Kanye manager, I think it was, called Kai.
Was it the manager? It looked like it was a DM from Kanye account.
No, Kanye sent him a DM or a message. He sent him a DM. And then the manager called Kai and was like, hey, could you not say something around them lines about the thing? And Kai was like, huh? He's trying to make it seem he was being funny now, but he does do everything on live. So he was talking about it and talking to the thing. He's like, well, I appreciate you being so nice and so blah 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 to me. And then it was just stupid funny the way he do it.
I believe it.
This guy.
I don't. This had to go down in the book of like the best video when it comes to bloopers. You have to. Like we don't hear you.
We don't hear you.
No audio.
Your mic off.
Unmute your mic.
Oh, you say I know. I know.
But people, I tell this all the time, and sometimes I just push my friends more than I push myself, but nothing is gonna be perfect. Let us hear the flaws. This is what makes for a great video. And then the live, and then over here scrambling like a headless chicken to figure out to add everything else back in, because it was my bright idea to end the live because we had one viewer and it was you. No, you just can't buy that kind of entertainment, yes?
So, and then I was trying to share the video to show the Yeezy pods. So basically, this man made a sock, and he put a sole on the bottom of them. Hang on, share screen.
Who's that, Kanye?
Kanye. Here we go.
Why do you think people will buy it?
Here it is. And originally, these were selling for $200.
Nah.
He was selling for $200, and then all of a sudden he dropped the price down to $20.
Well, how many people will buy it for $200?
They got their money back now. They got their money back. They were people were pissed off and people were talking a whole bunch of nonsense. I think he ended up sending them the money back. The difference of that $200. So they got $180 back.
Why? Well, first of all, right? What would anybody in their right mind to make them pay $200 for socks with a sole? Is that bottom?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? In the industry, right, or sneakerheads per se, when something is the first, is always a good thing to get. The reason why I say that is because it always have resale value, and the resale value of the first does always be way more than the resale value of the others that come behind it.
Makes sense.
So I can see why people spend the money to get it with the hopes of, oh, this is Kanye's own line, not under Adidas, under himself, and let's buy this and then flip it. Look at the Trump shoe. Flip it for $1,000.
Okay.
But the problem was when people started wearing this and started running in it, the sole was coming off, so it turned into a sock.
I mean, I cannot say that. It's not well made.
Not at all. So that was one of the things. And then what Kai was making the video about was the pants.
Yeah, it was real big.
Yeah. I don't understand this. Like, a lot of people was upset with this this jersey that he had because it didn't look like what they thought it would look like. So they were pissed off. They were screaming, crying, cussing. Yeah, it was crazy.
Had this one guy I follow. He's this comedian out of New York, and he bought the Kanye shirt and he was talking about it. and he really just gives zero F's. Like, he was in the comments, and then he would go to the page and roast them and put it up on there like, this one girl, I don't know, she just, I mean, she do it to herself, but this is she profile picture,
Yeah.
and he turn around and tell she the circus called. But like, why it is that, I say like you're not aesthetically pleasing, but why did you go do that to your face? Like, put all that all over your eye and then go on somebody's page who's a comedian and talk about them and expect them not to talk about you. Like, seriously.
People don't think.
No. And then had this other girl, she said something and he was like, oh, you know, it's only $10 a month to go to the gym and you can't even fit inside your whole your picture, your face can't even fit inside the whole profile circle on Instagram. Like, he really gets you together, boy. Mind your business and the people in them comments. Some people, like myself, will like know you, but other people will go back and forth with you and really have you like close your account, make it private, all kind of thing. You gotta be careful who you're playing with, and everybody's to play with now.
Mm-hmm. Jay, thoughts on the Kanye thing? Now that you showed up.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
Seriously, I can't.
I wanna know.
I can't.
If I come with the R&B voices.
Oh, I can't, Joe. I can't. Okay. You're so serious.
This one goes on out there for all the loved ones.
Oh.
All right, thoughts?
Yeah, man. I am half awake.
Yeah, when I can't sleep, or?
Nah, I had to look for the microphone and headset. That was the main thing. I had to go find it because the last videos, my audio wasn't sounding right. So,
Here, ladies, today's day.
I'm glad that yeah. Well, it looks like it's coming all right. So that's what's up.
Oh, good devil.
But yeah, I don't really have a comment on these sneakers, so you can skip that.
So what's up, man? What's up with you? You back? Let us know how everything was. You know, you don't have to use the cool voice on me. I know what you sound like.
Right. I mean, two things I want to touch on that you guys are talking about. I was listening. The whole Vybz Kartel thing is that most artists, especially Caribbean artists, they don't make much money off of streams or actually sales. So even though he's locked up and he makes music, he's not really making his full revenue. So when he's still limiting in capacity. So I think him coming out, which I believe that they will. I believe that they will, or at least at minimum, they're gonna do a retrial. And with a retrial, he's gonna get bail. So he's gonna be out. I think by the end of the week he's gonna be out.
In the week, is that?
By the end of the week, I think by Friday.
That's quick. I mean, all things considered.
I followed it loosely and similar to you, Kim. Like you said, like if you do something, you should pay a penalty. But the way that it was done is that there's some bribery involved. So one of the jurors got bribed, and they still let that juror sit on the jury. They didn't take him off, him or her off. And then there's this, which what they ruled against was the use of the text messages. So text message basically was their smoking gun. So it's the legality, say if the text message should be used in a trial. So those two things are what they push him for the appeal for. And it's even more complicated why UK has any say in Jamaican Jamaican justice system at all. But apparently that's what people do. They have court in Jamaica and then they go to UK to say that, there's no justice in Jamaica. It's not fair. It's a corrupt system. So UK now sends it back to Jamaica to say, hey, listen, we don't think this is right. We recommend you guys do this. It's not actually a automatic thing, But without those two things, without those text messages, which they basically saying it's illegal to use, and with the juror being some type of corrupt in itself, then that's the reason why they should at minimum do a retrial. So I think that that's it. And as far as the whole TikTok thing, I mean I don't use TikTok as much. I'm trying to use it as much, but I think Kimmy's mentioned how they get paid. They get paid like how all the others get paid. They sell our information to companies to market. Just like Devon's trying drop shipping, he can now market on TikTok or Facebook or do Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Meta, all these kind of things. So that's how they're able to pay content creators, because you recreate the content for them to now watch this message before watching Kim Live's vlog. Mm-hmm. So it kind of works like that. So like I said, guys, I'm still waking up, but I think you guys did all right. So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Massa. Hey, put a smile on. We talking about other stuff.
Oh yeah, mix it up. I'm chilling.
No, Negro. We talking about you. Where have you been?
I don't want to get too much into it because I'm definitely gonna do a live based on my travels by itself. But yeah, I just came back from Kenya maybe 2 days ago, and it was an amazing trip. I went. This is my second time going to Kenya, so I ended up going to the coast. I went to the coast, and I'm gonna have lots of videos and content. Like this week, hopefully, I'm trying to bang out all the Kenyan content. And yeah, that's it. That's it for that. But yeah, I just came up from Kenya. It was amazing.
How was the food?
So one thing about Kenya, I'll say, in my belief, they do American food better than America. Not in every case, but a lot of cases they do. Like I went to their Brazilian steakhouse. I had great pizza. Their fried chicken. It's similar to Trinidad. So similar to the Caribbean, where they season things. Their KFC tastes better. Nah, not better. Let's draw the line.
Okay.
It's just better in America. That's it, So, yeah. I went to a restaurant called Carnivore where I had ox balls, not oxtails, ox balls. The little ox.
Nuts in your mouth.
Yeah, nuts in my yeah. And I had ostrich, which was great, and also had crocodile. So
I had crocodile before.
Yeah, crocodile. It's funny. They gave me crocodile. I didn't know it was crocodile. I thought it was chicken. And I asked them for more chicken. They're like, chicken don't look like that. I was like, so bring that small piece of white meat. It was like, oh yeah, that's crocodile. So I found about it after the fact. So I'm like, all right, cool. But it tasted good. So I had crocodile like 3 times when I was there. So
it tasted more than good. I hear that word.
I wasn't going.
No. Well, maybe I misspoke. I meant to say it tastes like chicken. So I wasn't expecting it to taste like chicken without me noticing it wasn't chicken.
We'll chalk it up to you now waking up.
Yeah. So it is what it is. So yeah, that's the small microscopic version of the trip, but it's too much to talk about.
I'm waiting for the vlogs. I look forward to them. Let us be good. You do a real good job on editing.
Well, I appreciate that. It's a struggle.
I know.
I haven't done a video forever.
Do a compilation and throw it up on YouTube. Longer videos get you more money and ads.
How are you guys doing with your lives and your content this week?
My vlog was supposed to be about 4 to 3. It ain't up yet. So there's that, because I'll be doing that work, and you just get busy sometimes because I work in retail, and I was able to finish editing it right before I jumped on the live. But I started to make a thumbnail, because if not within that first hour, YouTube will I feel like there is shadow ban here if you don't do everything. Have like a thumbnail, have a title, have a full description. I just don't feel like your video will reach as much people. Obviously, it won't be clickbaitable, but I just don't feel like they will put it. So yeah, videos late as usual. Part of my life.
I only did like two videos this week. I did 3, but one of them was a Drake song, and I think Drake not on TikTok no more. So I posted on Instagram, but um, yeah, I did 2. I was like I said last week, I was busy trying to get the dropship and everything up and running, so I was only able to do like 2. And then I did kind of post on there that I probably was gonna take a break, so I'd take like a week. It's just yeah, it's a lot. So yeah, take a week off of it. Who beating the microphone?
Oh, y'all can hear that. Damn. I gotta put mute. As far as the drop shipping goes, so I saw your site. So my assumption was that was your website that either in your comments or in your description somewhere.
Yeah.
Did you come up with that name and everything, or they did that for you? Or how much? Basically, what I'm trying to ask, how much did your physical time go into creating that?
Hours. I can't actually give you a time. It was days and hours, and I'm still figuring out certain things. So, like I said, I was telling Kim earlier, I don't know if you did hear, I tried to get my head straight. This fucking camera pissing me off because my neck feeling like I do this the whole time. Like I was trying to tell Kim, I had to get the taxes down. I didn't get the taxes in there, so I had to figure out how to put the taxes in there. So that way, I thought it would auto calculate at the end, but it's not auto calculating. So I had to figure out how to put the taxes in there.
Say that again.
Auto calculate.
Yeah.
Not tasted.
I know, right? The pot calling the kettle.
Exactly.
It was hilarious to me. That's why.
So I'm trying to get the calculations and all that stuff in there, so that way when somebody buys something, I'd rather pay Uncle Sam at the end of the year.
For their taxes. Because you gotta pay them for yours and theirs if you don't do it.
Exactly. So so that's why like I say, I'm not advertising it too much. Once I get that part figured out, then I would probably do my advertising on it. But yeah, so far that's as far as I get. A lot of time, a lot of hours, a lot of going on YouTube, a lot of looking over and researching. It's a lot.
So hold on. I definitely have a question I want to put to y'all. And since Devon, you basically watch sports way more than I do, so you might have a different perspective. So how do you guys feel about this right here?
Oh, I heard about that.
Definitely would love to hear Kim's thoughts, and maybe Devon, you could give a.
But this is not the first one though. Look at Brittany Renner.
Yeah, we ain't talking about her though. I want to know more about him as what type of player he is. Like, I know he's young. Give like a background to what his thing is.
He's one of the bright upcoming stars for the Houston Rockets. Let's put it like that. He's a really, really good player. I don't watch him a whole lot, but I've seen some of his highlights. He can dunk. He plays good. He's like a good ball hooper. So look, man, the man's over 18. He can do what he wants. He's over 18. He can do what he wants. But I don't know if I want to call this grooming, but hey, maybe he at a young age he probably saw her and was like, oh, I want to get with her when I get older, when I make it or something like that, and decided to go with her. But at one point I was following her way back before she was 40 something. So
do you want to talk about how different the age gap is?
She's 40 and he's what, 20? Yeah, 22.
He's 39.
She has a son like almost the same.
Yeah, she has a son the same age as him.
That is my problem with it. It's like your son, not almost, and they're like barely a year apart. So, as they say, like, nobody just talk about it when it's on the opposite side. So I'm not judging nobody. Live your life however you want to live your life, because both of us are consenting adults. But how could you look at somebody in, for lack of a better word, in a sexual manner that is the same age as your child? That just boggles my mind.
Here's the thing though, I don't think she's doing it for I look at you as blah 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 blah.
No, but still, I mean, obviously it went there, but if you're looking at it for the bag.
Yeah.
Everybody have a child with a pro athlete.
Yeah. If the other child is 22, you're not getting no child support no more.
Check. And the next one I have is probably, halfway there. So you gotta keep the ball going.
Exactly.
Granted, she has her own things going and she has businesses and like brand deals and all these things. But and again, I'm not judging nobody. I'm gonna state my opinion and it's probably gonna come across harsh, but I just can't grasp the concept of how you can look at somebody in that way, even if that is not only what they're for, who's the same age as your child. That's I can't wrap my head around. Just can't.
All right. So let me pose this question, especially for like I was gonna say the viewers, but let's pose this question like the other way around. A younger guy, a younger
You know what?
woman.
Before you even try to flip it, let me just say my little piece on it. This is manipulation at its finest. There's no way that this and how old is he? Is he 25 yet?
22.
22. So I know, people like to throw around this thing where, your brain is not developed at this age and all this kind of stuff. And it was taught to us growing up that women mature, well, I should say girls, women, teenagers mature faster than boys, right?
Mhm.
So in some cases, if it was the other way around, people would say that his brain is not developed yet. This is a grown woman who has a plethora of experience over this man.
Mhm.
And we all were, well, I should say men, we all were that age. We're 19, 20, 22, however. How easy are we to be taken advantage of? And even of the outlook of it being that 20, being a literal child difference, that should let you know that this is wrong. This shouldn't be allowed. And I don't think his parents or any adult near him is gonna be okay with this old woman sucking the life out of this guy. And you say he's up and coming, right? So he's what, a millionaire?
He's good. He's good. He's good. I don't say he's the next LeBron, but he's good.
No, I'm just saying he's a millionaire already, correct?
Yeah.
Multi-millionaire.
Yeah. Multi, I don't know yet, but he's millionaire.
Right. And we know how child support works in this country.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna be surprised in less than 2 years we hear that they break up and she gets a nice check for the next 20 years until she's 60.
So are we putting? I hate to play devil's advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate. Are we putting all the blame on her?
No, because to your point, Trini, you were all young boys, and at some point in time, there's probably an older woman that be real, you probably fantasize about. Who's to say that he probably wasn't looking at her in this way? I don't know who pursue who, but you can't put all the blame on her. You can put the majority of it because she's older, and not to say like she should know better, but for lack of a better word, she should know better. But no, you can't put all the blame on her.
I'm not agreeing on it, but it's like he had the choice to pull out. So
But why she let him?
I just saying he also had the choice to pull out.
It's not all on him.
Mm-hmm. So you make your bed, you sleep in it. At this point, I don't agree with it, but
I mean, he said that he happy, and he said how the child saved him, which could be very much the case. I mean, you never know what people deal with mentally. Like people could be looking good on the outside and dealing with a whole bunch of demons. So yes, the child could have put him in a state where he always want to do the right thing because just obviously recently becoming a mother. It's just like those are things in the back of your head. You don't think about yourself any longer. You think about how this could affect my child. So I can see it. But
he has a lot on his plate at this age, being basically a celebrity, and being now having a baby, and also staying relevant as a player. So he has all these things going on, and he's dealing with. They're not married, correct? Like there's no engagement, anything like that.
He probably won't marry her.
Oh, she won't marry him.
I mean,
shout out my boy Kings and Dream, man. Thank you so much for that super chat of $10, man. Pass the plate around. Thank you so much, bro. I gotta catch a couple of your lives. Are you still going to Cali? Let me know if that Cali trip is still going. I might tag along as far as travel going and stuff like that. But if you have something to say, or if anyone wants to actually join the conversation, actually I'm gonna share the link. If anyone's watching on any of the platforms, if they want to join and give their comment on something we spoke about earlier, if it's Vibes Cartel or drop shipping, TikTok banning, anything like that. So I appreciate that, Kids and Dream.
On the road again.
Yeah, I don't have kids, but you know, maybe you guys could speak on if you don't want to speak on it. Like, if you're the parent of him, you gotta be looking at this woman like she's crazy. You got to. You
Yeah.
got to.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing wholesome about her being that age. And just you know, leave it for someone his age. You know, why would you target this boy? And you have to say like boy because that's who she is to him. She's a mother of his same age. It's like you come home and you know we always want to say, yo, you know, don't do this. I'm gonna sleep with your mother. You know, he can literally do that to someone his age.
You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that.
I'm just saying, like you, like imagine you there doing Thanksgiving, bro, and her son is there, and he walks in, and you gotta look your stepfather in your eye that y'all the same age. Come on.
Yeah. I have no comment. I have no.
Wow, Kim, I'm expecting you to have the most comments right now.
No, because I don't say enough. You know, you just have to be, you know, coy on the internet because, you know, saying the wrong thing could get you cancelled, you know. So just I say enough for like I read in between the lines. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because you know, women are very, 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 very cautious about offending other women, even if they're wrong.
I don't offend nobody. I don't care what I worry about my business, my brand, my reputation. At the end of the day, she makes she better. She laying it down, nothing to do with me. The internet goes. I don't have to add no more.
Your customers are women, so I get it. You might want to.
No. I mean, not to say like that. You know, I cannot, and I don't judge nobody. I say I'm opinionated, but you know, I just can't wrap my head around the age gap between that man, because he's a man, and your son, who's also a man. I just, you know, it's like
of the same age.
I can't wrap my head around it.
Yo, shout out to Kings and Dream again for another super chat, bro. He's going to Cali, Colombia in August, and Free World Boss. Oh yeah, I forgot you're Jamaican also. Yeah. Free the World Boss, man. Cartel Pro. Let me see if I had any topic of the week, man. Listen, y'all was in the US. I was out of country. Y'all gotta let me know other things that were going on this week. Come on, man. This is a play of the week, man. Like, what else happened this week in review?
We talk about everything while they were still sleeping in the background.
No. I was finding my damn headset, but I was listening to everything.
Sleeping, find your headset. You know, the world may never know. That is what I choose to read from it.
Let's see. You guys gonna watch that Bachelorette show? I forgot what it's called, man. It's on Netflix. Is it Blind? Love is Blind or something like that? You know what I'm talking about, G?
Is that with Kelly Rowland? Or am I thinking of something else?
No, it's this guy Clay. And the effort. So at least I can find it.
The man name is Clay.
The man name is Clay.
I don't watch
Love
TV.
is Blind.
Me either.
Yes,
I mean, I might watch one or two streaming things, but for the most part, I just be on.
And it's big in the community because from what I gather, I'm trying to show it to y'all. From what I gather, this is Clay. And
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it was a major talking point on social media. Clay, I think at the end of the show, the reason why he didn't choose to go with his date or marry, or I guess keep the marriage, I gotta keep up. But anyway, the whole point of social media was that Clay said that they weren't financially compatible. And Black women was not having that. They was not buying that as an excuse. They were like, that's not the real reason. He wasn't really attracted to her. If he was attracted to her, money wouldn't matter.
Was one black?
Yeah, I'm gonna find her picture in a minute.
You know what I don't understand, and this is like kind of like a sidebar, but still kind of like on topic. I don't understand how black men or black women could say that they can't see themselves with somebody black but they come from black parents. I mean, to each his own. I have a very diverse family. I don't care about anybody background, but I just don't understand about what it sounds like to me is a little bit of self-hate.
Yep.
So that is the part I understand, not the whole color thing, because I mean, you guys have seen members of my family, so that is nothing like that when it comes over here. But, yeah,
that's a whole show right there.
That makes two of us. I see people talk about, oh, I don't like they black, but I don't like black women.
Yeah. Your mother black?
Yeah, but you're not dating your mother. So I don't know why people.
No, but the point I'm trying to make is that, do you not love your mother? Do you not love where you come from? Do you not love yourself?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean who you want to be with. Like, you don't want to be with your mother. So using
no, it's not.
No. Hold on. I get the what you call the euphemism, or what's the word? The analogy. Mm-hmm. But it's two different things. Like, why do people put that? No, I get it. I'm just saying, why do you use that? Why do you run to that? Why do you run to your mother? Out of all the things you could say, okay, you hate yourself, not because of who you choose to be with, but because you were born from this person. That makes no sense. I don't want to date my mother. I would never date anything of my mother. Doesn't mean I hate my mother. Mm-hmm.
But it's not the fact that it's your mother. It's the fact that is where you come from. That's who you are. She's part of you. So saying that you wouldn't date somebody of color is like kind of saying that you wouldn't date somebody who's just like you. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it comes across like self-hate.
Now is it because you're dating them because of the color of their skin, or is it for something?
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I don't think it's more like we're talking about not dating my mother. We're talking about the color of your skin.
Color of your skin, yeah.
Yeah, I think when people say that, and like I said, this could be a whole show on its own. It has nothing to do with the color of the skin. I think it has to do with the attributes of or the culture of said person. You might.
You just say you don't like she for the color of your skin. Maybe they don't have to do the color of your skin.
Who said that?
That's what we just said. We just said people say they don't like because of the color. They say we're not talking about mother no more.
Whoa, I don't think that's a argument based on reality. I've never heard anyone say that. I've never said that.
No comment.
No. Anyway, this is the chick. This is what she looks like. And the reason I brought it up is because they're saying that he's not physically attracted to her. Otherwise, the financial part wouldn't have been the reason why they broke up.
So I wonder, right? And this is just me being Kim. Did they smash?
You know what? I haven't watched the show to really.
You had to come with all the information. Can't come with a story halfway, because I'm sure if it happened more than once, if you wasn't attracted to shit, then we keep coming back for, so you get what you want and then you're gone, you bust it. And the thing is
well, the show, I think the whole show, there's a whole process of it. And I know at the end is when they decide if they're going to get married or not. So on the wedding day is when he declined, But, that was the word. The word is that he wasn't. If the whole thing what I'm trying to get is that the reasoning why was because he said they weren't financially compatible, and everyone's saying no, you're not feeling her, you're not attracted to her. So can those both things be true?
I don't know. I can't really speak to that because I'm not the kind of person who really cares about someone else's finances. That's just not my style. So for me, it probably had to just be like he don't like her, and he probably just used her as his way out. I think. Could be wrong.
He probably smashed and that was it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he had to.
So you're saying it was a smash and dash.
Smash and dash.
Yeah. And probably it's just like, okay, well, I don't feel like if it happened one time, probably happened multiple times. So he fixed on the show and then he busted.
Maybe really like that sometimes.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
What?
You know what? Okay, so like look. You know what's funny? Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how to put this question. But you ever like, oh, I like this person, I like this person, I like this person. And then after you smash, it's like you don't like the person no more.
Not after one. Yeah, that's that couple
So did you really like the person in the first place?
No, so it's like the intrigue of fancying this person, and then when you get there, it's like
it was lust.
I was gonna say that's lust.
I guess it's lust.
That's lust, bro.
I guess you call it lust.
Yeah.
But that it could be that.
Because in my opinion, if you still like the person, you'll still. I think men are more flexible. We'll still try to work it out.
Nah, bro.
No.
Well, maybe that's you.
This is coming from Kim, who's also like a man now.
Well, you know what? Well, maybe I'm different. I'll say
women need to be more connected to have most women.
Most women. Not Kim.
Most women need to be more connected in order for that shit to happen.
It's 50-50.
So,
Wait, for what to happen in particular?
to have sex.
Yeah, for the most part.
I disagree with that, but
No,
what else?
I said most. I didn't say all. Maybe the
No,
ones you
I'm
deal with.
not saying. Oh, I say primarily that's not it, but I think that
no, don't worry about it, logic, Devon. Don't worry about it.
the reason I was saying this was if you have a experience with someone that was less than perfect, I think guys are more likely to try again to see if that was it. Then maybe like, okay, sex was bad, I'm moving on. Well, it could be that bad at the same time, but I guess it's
You contradicted yourself.
yeah, that's why I stopped, because I guess it's level 2, because if it's really bad, I could see someone walking away. So I don't know the degree of how bad it was.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, most women have to be connected. Men, on the other hand, yeah.
So which point of view you're coming from? Because if it's from the man's point of view, I could see them still trying again.
I'm saying,
in general, it can't just based on one time. Because people, when you get with somebody, however it is the first time, whether it be a date, people will always be a little bit nervous. So things would always necessarily mesh. So I'm almost certain if something happened between them, it had to happen more than once. And by the second, maybe even the third time, he was like, yeah, there's nothing.
So his financial compatible was we're not sexually compatible.
I mean, it had to be it had to be a way out. So I guess that's his way out. You know, the smash wasn't good, so let me make it up and be like, I can't say that wasn't good. Let me say she's not financially.
I'm gonna take the
here before we say anything else, guys. On this stream, this live, all of this is allegedly.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't watch it. I ain't watched the show.
Yeah, I ain't watching it.
So we just
alleged.
From what I heard was that she does have some financial issues. She don't really have a steady job. She's doing more than one thing at once. She does work at night as a manager for a club, and that's like part-time. So I know her finances is not right, but I don't know, as a man, I'm thinking, how much do finances play in my decision to be with someone? Well, I would say no. Let's be real, marriage, because he wanted to stay together, but did not want to get married. So maybe marriage. I don't know if that changes in you guys' opinion.
No, I could be with somebody and not be married. I think I quite prefer it, actually. What? I keep telling you, I'm not like I'm not a normal woman. Okay? That's not a man answer. That's a man answer. Yeah.
I think
there's nothing wrong with, you know what, the thing is, right? Marriage is all fine and dandy, but it's just a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper. It's not to say like it doesn't mean anything, you know, definitely it holds weight, you know, in some aspects of like the government, but at the end of the day, you know, it's the relationship. A paper wouldn't like, what's the word I'm looking for? A paper wouldn't change the relationship. It won't. They are not. And if he say that how he don't want to marry her, you know, maybe that changes things a little bit. Maybe he wanted to get to know her first a little bit better to see, hey, is this the person that I want to be with? But him to turn around and say, for financial reasons, I don't think that's justified. Did you try to help this person? Did you care enough to try to help them? Because not everybody is financially literate. I wasn't there a few years ago. Maybe she needs help. Maybe she needs guidance. Is she willing to, you know, work on what she had to work on? Did you try?
So if it was a reverse, if a woman would say, I don't want to get married to you because you're not financially ready yet.
I can't speak to that because I don't really care about money.
No, generally speaking, would it work in society? Would that be an acceptable answer?
That is society, though.
Yeah, I'm saying, would it be an acceptable answer? Be like, a woman's like, well, I like him, I want to be married to him, but he's not financially there yet, so I'm gonna wait till he gets there.
Do you think is acceptable?
Yeah.
To each his own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's you gotta look at it this way. If that's what you like and that's what you think that you should have before you get into a serious relationship, then that's your opinion. I'm gonna say your opinion, but I guess your opinion. That's your point of view. That's how you think everything has to be perfect before you could go forward.
Well, the debate is he keeping 100, saying that the reason he don't build is a financial reason, or is it a cover for their sexual incompatibility?
The world may never know.
Well, that's a debate. That's how I was giving.
Yeah, the world may never know.
I think he's being truthful.
Yeah.
And black women like, no, because if he really wanted me, he wouldn't care.
Yeah,
like,
but then
this 2024, man. We care about your finances.
Yep.
Right.
Well, now that we're off that topic,
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. If I have one more, let me see if I get one more before we sign off today.
Make it quick, yeah.
You guys were in here, man. You guys were in the country, and y'all.
bro,
You're not
I'll tell
following
you
me?
what I was doing all week. My computer was nowhere near Bachelor, whatever it is. I did see the summer lineup for Jordan's 2024, which looks pretty. I'll be saving some money. This year. I can see
Does
that.
that mean you're gonna not buy no sneakers, or you're gonna buy some to make a profit?
No, not it. These sneakers don't sell.
Mm.
This is just from this look right here. This is everything that's coming out this summer. Anything on here that you would say that catches your eye?
Maybe the green knee top right.
This
Is it-
one? No, top. This one here. The 4.
The third one over on the top right. The green and black and white.
This one?
Yeah.
The mint?
It's the color itself, but when you scroll down, it's ugly. It's ugly.
If that ugly, wait till you see this one.
Oh, you go back up to the cream one. That cream one, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one is rumored. This one actually didn't. They didn't.
That looks like an off-white.
Yeah, they didn't launch it. It rumored.
I should have launched that.
These I want to get. They had the high state a couple of years ago, so I want to get these. And these is definitely going to be a big shoe this year. The military blue Jordan 4s, which is going to be a big seller this year. They wouldn't give us the taxis. They keep doing some red. Just give us the regular taxis. We don't want this shit. But this one here, the foil Jordan 1s. Come on, yo. Why is it so far? This one. The foil Jordan 1s.
I really like
You like it?
because it's the Indian in me. I like a little gold, a little silver. I have a gold sneakers. I would actually wear that.
Yeah.
It's not a man's sneakers, but it's a woman's sneakers. I would wear that.
Nah, it's a hard pass.
Nah, if they had it in gold,
Mhm.
for sure. Those are one of my favorite colors.
I don't see the point. Johnny, stop scratching your mic now.
Let me go
Let's
on
go
mute.
with that I've got the these on the other hand, they had the bin Jordan 13s that came out years ago. They go for like $1,000. If you want a cheap rendition, you can get this one. But yeah, that's the summer lineup for this year, which I am not too happy about. I'm not looking forward to, so I'll be saving some money, putting it towards my little business venture. So we'll see.
And the events will be going to this year because we're outside this summer.
Yeah, we outside.
We're
Yeah.
outside. You gotta come
All
down.
right.
It's long time we in line, Kyle.
I saw that video. You did like what you call it, a story. So the last topic, I think we can wrap up after this. We spoke about it briefly last time. Was the Omalay lady, the Omalay video chick?
Yeah.
That was the one I was looking for. And I
Let me
watched
see if I can share the video real quick.
that was a little graphic, boy. And she said she had a boyfriend and it wasn't nothing.
So,
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about the other day? When she went behind the thing?
Yeah, allegedly she kissed him, right?
Nah.
I don't know if
think
she kissed him.
No, that what they saying. They said she kissed him. Because
Oh.
apparently the part that is uploaded to social media is not like the whole thing.
Hmm.
And there was one clip that I saw, it really looked like she kissed him. I'm telling you.
People tried to make it seem like when she went behind this red thing, they switch out people because the dance I can't say.
Choreographer. Damn
The
cool.
dancing and stuff was a little too.
Your camera drop, yeah?
Oh shit!
You watching all the files on your desk.
Oh man.
Is that Pornhub?
Who watches porn on the computer, anyways?
Is it on your phone? Tell us.
So I'm trying to find a video of when she left, when she stepped away from Homeboy to make sure Omale picked her. I thought that was hard. So, what's you guys' thoughts on that?
We covered this last 2 weeks.
He's a simp.
Yeah.
Wow. Who's a simp?
He demands boyfriend. Because how it is you allow that kind of behavior, that woman embarrass you in front of the world. Not just in the concert, in front of the world, because everybody's talking about you, and the way she's talking is like them still together. So I said what I said.
They're still together?
They're not together.
I know.
In her video, she made it seem like she was still with him.
Oh, because I know Kai Cenat, he tried to get her on his live, or to come onto his show, and she had a bunch of demands and had a bunch of
she wanted to get paid. She was like, "Yo, you're gonna pay me, compensate me for my stuff."
Yeah, all that. And then he ended up getting the guy on his live to come on his live and explain everything that happened.
And then he did like a little matchmaking show.
Yeah,
for him.
With him, yeah, for him.
Well, then good for him. And maybe he's not a simp, but the way she was talking about it is like, how she apologized and she didn't mean for it to be like that. Is that she make it seem like if she and the man were still together. Okay.
She did blow up from this though. You would think that she would have been villainized for it. She went from, I think, maybe 200 subs to over thousands in her Instagram blew up. A whole bunch of women was on her side. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Not the women who, not in a bad way, but not women who in their right mind. What kind of behavior is that?
I was just gonna ask that. I don't think everyone is on her side. I think people are more.
Everyone. I said a bunch of people.
Well, I mean the majority. I think the majority is on the guy's side.
Yeah, but she blew up on social media because of it in a good way.
That's the hustle. That's the hustle. I want to blow up. Some girlfriend go up stage and well, he got to blow up too.
He didn't blow up as much though. That's the problem. That's why Kai decided to bring him on the show and try to get him to blow up too.
Listen, anyone out there, you want to engineer a viral moment so we can blow up and get ready?
We already had a viral one. You talk about the 8 some balls.
Ox balls, and I took a sliver.
Oh wow, that made it better.
I didn't eat the whole testicle. I had a sliver of testicle.
That make it better. Wow.
And funny thing, it tastes like liver. So I didn't want to spit it out and be rude because they were watching me eat it.
So you better than me. I ain't saving face on the wedding. I'm eating something I like it out it goes.
I when they say ox balls, I assumed it was meat that they rolled into like spaghetti meatballs. That's what I was assuming. And then I was like, "Oh, what kind of balls?" Like, yeah, the testicles. I was like,
"So they catch you."
They set me up beautifully.
The joke was on you.
But I mean, they sell the delicacy, so I know you want to eat ox balls up in there. But I'm trying to think if I'm that position. If I take my girl to go see Usher or something, and Usher calls up on stage, I don't know how. I'm trying to think how.
Well, here's the thing: if Usher called on stage and she danced like that. Then but if she go on stage and act like a fangirl and keep it to where it's respectful.
Yeah.
People on the show. I think that's how people think in the stage because it looked like you said, it looked like a choreographer.
Yeah.
I'm messing the word up too.
See? It still was choreography. Like
choreography, there you go.
Yeah.
That the choreographer kind of like set it up like it was staged. If I go to a show, and I hate going to concerts anyway, but if it's like who do I fancy? Let's say what's her name? Jada Kingdom or Shensia, one of them little dance halls.
I go on stage.
Right? And they call me, even if it's Spice Big Self, and they call me on stage. Best believe you gotta understand this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
See, but I didn't double sadness though.
Well, that's my opinion is she didn't do nothing wrong. I'm actually on her side, but I think the internet is not on her side. And that's why I was surprised that Kim called him a simp. But to
If
me,
he stayed with her, because again, one of the clips looked like she kissed the man, and from how she made it sound like she was still with him.
yeah. So to me, I would have gave her a pass, in my opinion. I would have been like, it's okay, not a big deal. Go dance with Usher, get it in, but you gotta take care of me tonight. You know, I need to get some type of reimbursement, some reparations for letting this go down. You know what I mean? So you gotta take care of me and be like, rest assured, hey, you're Usher every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get that reassurance out of that.
So what you're trying to say is that carnival wine?
Well, listen, that's the culture, and don't get me started on that, because that's the reason why I can't really date or like carnival chasing women, because there's no polite. I have never politely danced on a woman's ass with my zipper. It's just, there's no polite way.
Turn up polite with a carnival wine. You gotta give it all you have every single time.
You don't have to, Kim.
Yes, you do.
You don't have to, and it's funny because I was watching one of them soca Instagram, and somebody say, nah, if you dancing like that, is that get a little chip. If you jumping on top of the man and wrapping legs around and going close, you know what I mean?
No, I don't any business of carnival wine on anybody, but if a carnival wine on, you're getting a wine and not going halfway, or you're getting a good wine.
Mr. Carnival himself.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to comment on any wines that you got in this past carnival?
I plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had a time. A time was hard. This is all you need to know.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yes.
So happen on the road, stay on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't see no video surfacing.
Surely would not.
Like it'd be like Chance in Jamaica.
Nope. Not of me. A time was hard. That's all you need to know. If you go to Trinidad, you're expected to have if you go to Carnival, you have to expect a Carnival wine.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. And if a man can understand or a woman can understand, then you are not supposed to be
Carnival.
Yes.
Listen, there's a whole show in itself right there, man. I feel we should come out to that topic, because there's a lot of, to me, it's a lot of. There's a way to do it. Actually, there's no way to do it. There's no way to do it. Once the music start playing and you start drinking and liquor hits, there's no way to do it.
All right.
Welcome from everybody. Let me do my. Go ahead, Kim.
No, I said every time I do welcome, I don't know why I'm doing that.
You have to pick. You see where your head is? Click the down arrow to your right of your head. Picture, and you can just pick from you to everybody. I was gonna say, yeah, I think so guys, just I'm gonna do my ending close out, and then you guys can close out yourself. The show is gonna do a lot of twists and turns. We're playing with it, you know what I mean? We are building it as we fly it to see what people are more inclined to listening to. So I'm still gonna do stock tips. I'm just gonna make it smaller. I was abroad, so there's no really stock tips from last week, or I wasn't really watching because the time zone is different, and I think it's like opposite time, even worse than Thailand because it's not even direct opposite time. So I think right now in my phone,
it is 10:47.
Yeah, no, but I want to see what time it is in Nairobi. So in Nairobi, it's 5:48 in the morning. So it was really hard for me to try to keep up with the opening and closing of trading and stuff like that. But anyway, we're gonna do some new topics. I want to get you guys involved. I think Kim had a great idea with the anonymous questions. That was dope. And sorry for the little technical snafu we had earlier, but we'll be better prepared next Sunday.
All right. And next Sunday we will stay on the wait time. Yeah.
To the hour.
Yeah. I know it's because our technical difficulties. It literally took us 30 minutes to get everything together. And, I had to take blame for shutting off the live and then having to figure it out, Part of the process, but we're working it out. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you join us next week and stay tuned for these clips because they're going to be up.
Game time.
Ditto. Yeah, but no, appreciate y'all for coming into the live. Until next time, same rap channel.
Mm-hmm.
We see y'all in the next one.
We getting any closing music?